Duck takes charge. Do you know what? Asked Percy. What? Grumbled Gordon. Do you know what? Silly, said Gordon crossly. Of course I don't know what if you don't tell me what is. Starmat says that the Buccaneer is too heavy for me, said Percy. He's getting the big engine to help me. Rubbish, said James. Any engine could do it. He went on gladly. If you worked hard and tried to assist Joe to be a sweeter, a better, and a happier place. So Percy went off to fetch some coaches. That silver old signal, he thought, as he was remembering the time when he had misunderstood the signal and went backwards instead of forwards. Lowen listens to me now. They think I was a engine and order me about. I'll show them, as he puffed about the as he puffed as he ran about the earth, but he didn't know how. By the end of the afternoon, he was tired and unhappy. He brought some coaches to the station and stood puffing on the side of the platform. Hello, Percy, said the fat Sophomore Hat. You look tired. Yes, sir, I am, sir, said Percy. I don't know if I'm standing on my dome or my wheels. You look the right way up to me. You look the right way up to me, laughed Sophomore Hat. Cheer up. The new engine is bigger than you could probably do to work alone. Would you like to build my new harbor? Thomas and Toby are helping. Oh, yes, sir. Thank you, sir, said Percy. The new engine arrived next morning. What's your name? Asked Sophomore kindly. Montague, sir, but I'm usually called Duck, said the new engine. He replied, They say Waddle. The engine smiled. I don't really, sir, but I prefer Duck better than Montague. The two engines went off together, and soon they were very busy. One Henry and James watched Duck quietly doing his work. Seems a simple sort of engine, they whispered. Let's have some fun and order him about. Quack! 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 They leashed him as they passed him. I never noticed that right there. Those flowers? What are they? Smoke billowed everywhere. Percy was cross, but Duck took no notice. Did they get tired of soon? Do they tell you to do things, Percy? Yes, they do, answered Percy crossly. Right, said Duck. We'll soon stop that nonsense. He whispered something to Percy, and then he said, We'll do it later. Simon had a good day. He was looking forward to buttered toast with tea at home. Then he heard an extraordinary noise. Bother, he said, looking out his window, and hurried to the yard. Gordon and James were wheezing and snoring furiously while Duck and Percy calmly set out the switches outside of the shed, fishing out the other engines in. Stop that noise! Bellowed Tom Hat. They won't let us in, hissed the big engines. Duck, explain this behavior, demanded Tom Hat. Begging your pardon, sir, but I'm a Great Western engine. We do our work without fuss, but begging your pardon, sir, first I would be glad if you would inform these engines that we only take orders from you. The big engines blew their whistles loudly. Silence! That's Tom Hat. Percy and Duck, I am pleased with your work today, but not with your behavior tonight. You have caused disturbance. Percy and Duck looked worried. When Henry James sniggered. As for you, demanded Tom Hat, you've been worse. You made the disturbance. Duck is disturbance. Duck is quite late. This is my railway and I give the orders. Later, Percy went away, and Duck was left to manage alone. He did so easily.